Every December at Humanity Church, we have a giving campaign where 100% of the funds, every dollar, go outside of our walls to give back to the world around us. Now, traditionally, this has been a global giving campaign where all of the resources go to our global partners in places like Thailand and Ukraine and Mexico. This year, it's going to be a little different. Now, look, I know the economy's crazy. Inflation's up and the price of gas and groceries are out of control. It would make sense that this is the year that we wouldn't do a giving campaign, where we would pull back and make sure that we have the resources necessary for us. But what I love about our commitment to generosity here at Humanity Church is that it does not have to do with circumstances. It has to do with the fact that we serve a God who has already been generous with us, and so we get to be generous to the world. So this year, with our global giving campaign, the first $5,000 are going to go to our international partners at Sheer Love in Thailand. Now, if you don't know about Sheer Love, they rescue men and women from the sex trade and allow them to be educated to have brand new careers. They give them skills in barbering, in hair, in makeup, in sewing. And not only do they give them a new life spiritually, but they give them a new life economically to go back into their villages, to go back into their cities, and to be a source of income, not just for themselves, but for those around them. So we're going to be giving our first $5,000 to Sheer Love International. What I love about our community is that several years ago, it was our giving that launched their very first childcare program, so that the men and women who were there getting educated during the day had a place for their children to be that would be safe and would also educate them while their lives were being transformed. That's our legacy at Humanity Church in our global giving. So everything above and beyond our $5,000 giving to Sheer Love International will be going to local outreach projects. So that means us partnering with local nonprofits that are doing incredible things here in the city of Pomona and the surrounding area. It will look like us being able to partner with the city in existing community events to have the movement of Jesus known in those places. It would also look like small events, like us being able to set up water stations at the 5K, or us being able to represent ourselves at the Art Walk every single month. The endless possibilities are right in front of us. These resources are going to allow us to take advantage of it. Now, every year we have a budget that covers our regular operating expenses for our gathering and our children's space and our humanity groups, and the budget to make sure our offices can run properly. But this resource is going to allow us to go above and beyond what we normally have to reach the city. I love that we are a community that is known for generosity. So here's what I'm going to ask for you to do. The first thing is to pray. Pray and ask Jesus, what is the number that it looks like for you to sacrificially give this year? Don't just come up with your own number. Ask him what it would look like. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. If you have kids, involve them in the process. The last few years, Marla and I have involved our sons Jackson and Colin in the process. And let me just tell you, there's been a few years that they have upped our generosity game. So pray together about what it would look like to give back sacrificially above and beyond your normal 10% giving here at Humanity Church. The second thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to pledge that amount. On December 10th, we're going to be having Pledge Sunday here. And we're going to be having a space in the gathering for us to collectively pledge what we're going to be giving in 2023 and 2024. And the last thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to give. If you need that money on your 2023 tax statement, you can give by December 31st. Otherwise, we just ask that you give in the month of January. We together are going to give back not only to the world, but to the region here in the Pomona Valley and see God move in powerful ways. We are going to be known by love. We are going to be a voice of hope, and we are going to live by faith as a community in 2024. Thank you for partnering with us in being generous.